What's going on out there?
What's going on? What's going on?
Y'all good? Y'all good? Come on now. What's going on, people? It's the hottest podcast in the city, the Takeoff podcast. Ain't that right?
Yeah. Normally we like to start off on a high note, but we do have some unfortunate bad news. Travis Hunter has gotten married.
I don't even fuck with that kind of shit.
Hey man, you about to learn.
Travis Hunter.
You about to learn.
Travis Hunter.
Everybody warned you, bro. You saw
Why? Just why? You know, at this point, I really don't give a fuck no more.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is the cat though? The cat gotta be like, unless he's just enamored.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Like I said before, I really don't care. But for the sake of conversation, I don't think he crushing. I don't think, because you know what? We heard all the stories, the wild alleged stories that's going on in their relationship, but I don't think he really crushing. I think he just like a company. I think he a gully.
Or what if, like you said, she might be a beard?
Might be a beard. You never know. By the way, we got snacks. You already know what time it is.
Yeah.
But
We show respect to the guests. We don't really eat when they on the show.
no, because they ain't getting none. But anyway, back to Travis Hunter. Now, okay. Travis Hunter has to learn the hard way. He has to. Ain't like it. What can you do in that situation, bro? Everybody told him to watch out.
And you know what is weird? Nobody failed. Your unks didn't fail. Your coaches didn't fail. Your ass is just hard-headed and you don't want to listen.
He got to learn the hard way,
You gotta
bro.
learn the hard way. But again, maybe he might get such an abundance of finance that even if she do walk away with half, he gonna be like, damn, that don't hurt that bad.
This was going to happen. I hope I'm wrong about this, but this was going to happen. She going to get pregnant.
My fault, y'all, about the rap.
If she's not already pregnant already. They're going to get married. They're going to stay married for a shorter period of time, no matter how long that is. And you know what's going to happen after that, right?
What?
She going to take that nigga to the cleaners.
What I hope doesn't happen is 18 years. 18 years?
That's exactly what's... Look,
18
everybody...
years, and on the 18th birthday, he found out it wasn't his. That's what I hope don't happen.
But look, you can hardly see in this situation...
What is that you eating again?
Oh, shit, I got some...
Can I get one? Can I get
Go ahead. You can see in this particular situation, that's a high probability that is going to happen. Reason why? Because we all heard about the party story. Nigga ain't even paying attention.
I'm listening. We all heard about the party story.
The party story, basically what it means, you know, when she went to that party, he just stayed outside. Mm-hmm. That type of situation like that.
She come out with her hair all frizzy.
That's what I'm
Out of
saying.
breath.
She went in there with that tiny ass skirt on, twisting ass, shaking ass, and getting her ass slapped
Possibly.
on.
Yeah.
We saw the video, bro. That wasn't his hand slapping her ass. So that's all I'm saying. So in that particular situation, we can all see the possibility of what may happen.
I'll try one. I had to read the ingredients.
They gave my shit back.
I ain't get one yet.
Man, I thought you got
I
one.
had to read the ingredients. I don't fuck with everything.
But this man eat cookies.
The healthy cookies.
Nigga, cookies is cookies, man. Give me my damn bag. Or read.
Bring it back to yourself.
Don't you hate people who do that? They said, let me get one, and all of a sudden they got to read it. They got to study the damn bag in order to eat it.
Yeah, I'm probably the only nigga do that. Usually when people say they let me get one, they already decided.
But do you have to study the bag in order to get one?
You got to crunch it to the microphone?
You damn right I do.
Right, damn.
My
Everybody do something. Everybody don't agree with.
Gotta read it.
But no, Travis Hunter, man, I wish you success. I wish y'all both success. I hope all of society got it wrong and y'all truly go the distance. I always wish people go the distance, especially when you make it past certain hurdles like marriage. Just to get to that point is a hurdle. I hope y'all go the distance. Anybody married, I hope y'all don't never go through the dark side of it where y'all split.
Look at here. I saw how she behaved at the NFL draft when he got picked. You saw that? Mm-hmm. The mother had to make her hug you. You didn't pick that up?
Sanders had to make you get up.
During the Heisman ceremony. Mm-hmm. She was bugging out on you on multiple occasions. One time after a football game. Another time where it looked like you were at an endorsement for your fans in a pop-up. She was tripping. She didn't have to be there. She could have stayed her ass in the hotel room, but no, she had to be there and mess up your damn thing you got going on.
Or be at the old boy crib. That's what you're mad at.
Man.
Old boy leaves tomorrow if I don't get to see him.
Look, Travis Hunter, we tried to warn you. Hey, I washed my hands. Hey, you did what you did. And on top of that, did you see the wedding gift he gave her? Mm-mm. He gave her a G-Wagon. Mm-hmm. All black G-Wagon.
She deserved it.
Sure.
That box got a box.
Man, do you think he crushing, bro?
You better be shit, nigga.
Man, I just don't see it because it's like you can tell when you look at a person when they're around you, like your girl or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like you can sort of see the vibe. Every time she with him, she just don't like touching him.
Is that his first relationship though? Like I don't know why you, bruh. You know what? Everybody got a doppelganger. Maybe her doppelganger is your real one you supposed to be with. Cause her, I don't know her. Before what I see, it don't seem right. It don't seem like it's a good fit or it's gonna last.
It's not a good match.
And she also seemed like this is unfortunately the way you can really know a person. You gotta wait till it's all over, all said and done. When some people when they break up or divorce, they still cool. That lets you know, damn, you might have made a mistake. Other people, they gonna put you through the ringer. Oh, child support. Oh, I'm on your head about this, on your head about that. I'm about to lie about you in the course. That means like, damn, the whole time you was with him, there's probably some fake shit. You was probably with the devil the whole time. So
all I know is, Travis Hunter, I wish you luck on your marriage. I don't wish bad on your marriage. I just wish you could have just heard people out and listened to people before you made that decision. Because at the end of the day, he made it up in his mind he was gonna do that anyway. Nothing we could say. Hey. Yon.
You wash her hands of you.
Yon, but
Probably never heard it. Yeah. Anyways,
on other topics.
Damn, this juice is crazy.
Hey, he over here taking shots. He mixed his juice with Seagram's gin.
This is crazy.
Bro, put that. you still gonna drink it even though it's
I'm still drinking. I bought it.
God damn, bro.
Okay. On the other topic, y'all.
Yeah, my man over here like he drinking alcohol.
Shit.
Bro,
I want to talk about Skilla Baby in Detroit. God damn.
You know,
man, let me. God damn.
You know, drinking on the job is unprofessional.
Yo, that's not alcohol. He lying. That's really not. It's 100%. It's no sugar added.
Hey,
lemon and it's ginger juice, flat out. Just that shit is crazy.
But like bro said, an unfortunate thing happened. It was an attempted shooting on Skilla Baby. Shit. I'm glad he's doing all right.
I didn't know when you was gonna be able to pop out again, but we see you just made it to the 42 Doug concert.
Yeah.
Salute to that. But man, I don't know again what happened. I don't know if your attackers knew you or they was just trying to hit a lick. But man, niggas out here who hungry for money and just a quick lick, y'all niggas is what's wrong with society. Just go get a job. Y'all be jeopardizing y'all freedom for what? Y'all be getting other people unalived or caught up in these situations for what? Breaking in niggas' cars. Now you inconveniencing me. Now I got to go get my car fixed for what? Man, nigga, go get a job.
The streets is talking. The streets always talk. And allegedly, he's beefed out with another rapper from the city. I'm not going to say no names. But yeah, I heard a rapper from that particular camp. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say this. Skilla Baby, I don't know you that well, but what I've seen of you, you don't seem like the beef type. You seem like a very laid back, chill person, the person who always tries to bring calmness to a situation. You don't seem like an antagonist. So I feel like if he does have beef, maybe the other person is the antagonist. I don't know too much about it or the situation, or maybe it's all covert. Rappers with the subliminals. But
see, even with this particular situation, what have we learned? Or what have we failed to learn in this particular situation? When you a rapper, a musician, or whatever you are, a status, you got to start understanding history. And what I mean by that is, time and time again, we see rappers when they out and about, and this happened in Redford, how they were an easy target. It's certain things that you're doing before, you can't do it anymore, man. You can't be going out there willy-nilly, you know what I'm saying, vibing in the same type of areas that you used to vibe, man. You got a target on you, man. You got a name now. You got status. People do not want to see you shine.
Because you're doing what they can't do. You're actually talented.
That's what I'm saying. You got to move different out here. Look how many examples of who this happened to. Nipsey Hussle, Young Dolph,
Rock, something Rock.
PNB Rock.
Yeah, PNB Rock. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't be moving out here, freely like that no more. You really got to be on the swivel.
Or get a hoopty and get some bum ass clothes and just be out here.
That shit don't matter, bro. You could be out here in the fucking, unless you get a mask.
No, you don't got to get a mask.
Just like a Halloween mask or something like that.
You don't got to. I'm saying, if you dress like a bum, like say if you a nigga of status, oh, you Adrian, a great Adrian, a nigga who been doing it for 10, 20 years, you show up in the hood with some bum ass clothes and a hoopty, nigga, like you could just play it off, man. I look like that nigga, but I'm not him. I do that shit all the time. When people ask me from high school.
You could probably get away with it a few times, but eventually that's going to catch up with you.
I do that shit all the time. Man, then you go to this school? Nah, man.
Point is, you already know. You can't be out here like that. Like how you moving, bro. That it is what it is. And I'm glad that prayer saved you. You remember how he made that prayer the day before it happened? Hey, man. I think he felt something was going to happen. I don't know. But, I'm glad you're doing all right. I'm glad you're good.
Yeah, I'm glad you're good, man. Stay good. Squash the beefs. We don't need no more of that shit. There's real targets out here that you shooters could be going for. But no, y'all too afraid to hit the real targets.
Also, too, I did not know him and Bryce Underwood is related. You know who Bryce Underwood is?
I heard the name before.
Bryce Underwood is the current or the up-and-coming quarterback for the U of M Wolverines.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cousins.
Skilla Baby look like my cousin. I always tell him that shit. I'm like, bro, you could be a doppelganger.
Yeah, they're cousins. And the thing about that is, see, now I understand why Coach Moore, shout out to the Wolverines, go blue. I understand why Coach Moore be having Bryce Underwood out here doing public appearances, on the basketball games, throwing the pitch at the Tigers game. I understand why, because he's trying to keep them out the streets. I understand you're trying to protect their investment, but at the same time, you already know, depending on the background that the player come from, he want them out that area. You got a name now, you making money, you got NIL money, and you can't be out here willy-nilly like that.
Shooting dice.
Can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. So you gotta have as least idle time as possible. That's the way it is. So, shout out to the Wolverines. Shout out to Bryce Underwood, Skilla Baby. I'm glad you're well. You out here doing shows with 42 Doug. I'm happy for that. But yeah, man. And you know what? I'm glad we on this topic. Can we transfer?
All right. I'm still listening.
Now, we already know that with the Detroit City, you know what I'm saying, hood culture, the thug culture, or the gun culture, it's been heavy out here for a minute. One of the issues, I want to say, in my opinion, it always been bad, to shoot, when rappers shoot at each other. It always been bad. But in my opinion, I think it got worse when that Copa Hall incident happened.
Which one? What happened at the Copa? Don't speak on that shit no more from back then?
From that Doughboys Cash out there.
Wow, okay.
I think that's when it really got worse since then.
You're entitled to that. Some people say Blade Icewood. Some people say Dex Osama. You're entitled to whatever you want to say.
You know what? You're absolutely right about that. Dex Osama.
Okay.
That Dex Osama. I'm not saying that it never happened. I said it started to really get bad. Really, really get worse. But that Dex Osama situation, yeah, that really did. Yeah.
I can't really speak on it. So, salute to a bunch of people, a bunch of families, and a bunch of families of the victims. I don't want to speak on that.
But hey, all I gotta say is, man, put the guns down.
Pick these up. I forgot the speech. I was about to go into the speech.
You win some,
yeah,
you lose some. But in the end,
you live
to fight another day.
I can't. I'm so mad I forgot the speech. I was up, put my hands up.
Yeah, though. But yeah, hey.
Yeah, I don't like to really speak on certain rappers because it's deeper. It's deeper than what it was. I forgot who coined the term, but it really do be deeper than rap sometimes.
It is deeper than rap, but I'm talking on the surface.
Oh yeah.
This is all surface talk, by the way. Everything that we talk about, you can literally go on Google and YouTube and look it up.
But it's also all allegedly.
Alleged, yeah. It is alleged. But hey, put the guns down. Make shit fun again, man. You can't go nowhere anymore. You can't have fun.
I like that rapper Lil Russell I want to say from Cali, because it seemed like he like the new modern day Will Smith. You bring fun back to rap. And I just like that, man. I'm not going to say I don't like my serious rap. I do like my music that make me just want to, where that nigga at? Or especially when I just be driving around. I like that type of music too. My Many Men, 50 Cent type of music. But I also like can we just have a good time and be stress free, worry free rap? So LaRussell, one of the ones out here doing it. One of the new guys out here just giving you that type of rap.
I like Bobby I. DJ Bobby I.
Oh yeah, I love that dude music. I really do like that dude music, man.
Yeah,
It's my type of music. It really is.
DJ Bobby I, salute to you. Mission Impossible is a banger. Can't wait to hear more stuff from you. But on the other topics, I gotta talk about this real quick. We talked about this off air. The Annabelle doll. Annabelle. Those of you who do not know, it's a doll that looks like Raggedy Ann. It's an anti-Belle doll. And what they say about this particular doll is it's not supposed to be moved from where it was at. It was in the house somewhere. I can't remember where.
In a vault amongst a bunch of other spooky shit.
Yeah. The Annabelle doll is also, like you said, it was in the house. It was also in a case that has a cross on it. They said, do not remove this doll.
I cannot think of the name of that family. It's like a couple. They actually got some movies out too.
Actually, I'm gonna look it up right here. I want to make sure I get my.
It's a couple. They got some movies out where they go around just literally. Okay, first off, it was a real life couple. They went to places for real and actually extracted a bunch of items and artifacts that were allegedly possessed by demons or whatever have you. And then they had a vault full of all this spooky stuff. And they said out of almost everything in the vault, Annabelle doll is one of the main ones.
It says right here, Annabelle was had some hauntings in 1970. A supposed character based on the doll, one of the antagonists that appeared in the Conjuring universe. Remember the movie The Conjuring?
Yeah, I remember the movie The Conjuring.
They said the Warrens, who was a student nurse, was given the doll in 1970. They said the doll behaved strangely. It started moving on its own. Like they put it somewhere, all of a sudden they could look up, the doll be over there, and it came to a point where they said that the doll was standing up on its own, like Chucky. And it's a Raggedy Ann doll, just in case y'all don't know what it is. And they pronounced it demonly possessed. And they put it...
Say the word one more time.
Demonly possessed.
It's demonically, but go ahead.
Whatever, nigga.
I'm sorry, bro. It's a quirk. I can't help it. It's an ick as a lady.
You got to stop doing that.
Demonly possessed.
You know what the hell I mean. But anyway, that's Negro talk. I'm doing Negro talk right now. But anyway, it says right here that they put it in a like a case. You still hitting that?
I'm up now, niggas. Let's go. I'm up.
They put it in the case and they put a cross on it and they said, do not move it. So recently what they've been doing is that particular doll that they say not to move is on a tour around the United States. And the first place that it stopped at was New Orleans.
As long as it don't come here.
We gonna see. I'm gonna look it up and see if it does come here.
I remember we had a Baphomet here. You remember that shit?
I remember.
I don't know if it's still here. I never looked up the location.
Last I heard, it's in Oklahoma.
Well, just so you Detroiters know why he looking it up, we got a demon here. It's called the Nain Rouge. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of the Nain Rouge. I had a coworker, shout out to Briggs, many years ago, informed me about this thing. I was like, what the heck is a Nain Rouge? They was like, yeah, they got a parade for it every year. It's like a red devil. I want to say it stands at 3 or 4 foot tall, and it's just like really mean and vicious. I can't remember all about it, but just look it up, the Nain Rouge. They said almost every major city has a devil. Yeah, it's another city, they got like a Mothman. I want to say it's somewhere by Virginia or something. It's called the Mothman, but yeah, we have the Nain Rouge here.
But I heard the Nain Rouge, and they do that parade too.
Yeah, they do the parade. Yeah. I'm good. Cause I feel like a parade like that is where you meet a goth girl or a girl that's into the mortuary science or some shit.
Wow. But anyway,
I've never been attracted, bro. It's been some baddies in my life. Once they tell me they in school for psychology or mortuary science, I'm out. I don't even want to talk to them.
Wow. But no, they haven't. I don't see the list up here at all. But they said it just left Connecticut. It was in Connecticut. I don't know if it's coming here or not. But
if it do, like, what are they letting people touch it, or how close are they letting people get to it?
I guess they like having people look at it. Like, you pay money, you buy the ticket, you have people look at it.
Now, what if you actually in line to look at it, and once it's your turn to go to the front, her eyes should jolt and start staring directly at you? Do you feel like that'll mean some shit?
Hell yeah. For one, look, I'm gonna quote Damon Wayans on this. Hey, I don't play with demons because I don't want them playing with me. And really, the other thing about this situation is it's a conspiracy going on behind this dog. Have you heard it?
No.
Okay. You remember how I told you how the first stop was in Louisiana and New Orleans? What happened? This is all, it could be coincidence, but use your fair judgment. Two things happened in Louisiana while I was in New Orleans. One was that plantation burned down. Now, whether it could be, you know, however you feel about it, whatever. But apparently the dog was there when it happened. And another one is those convicts escaped.
Can I give my theory on it? Well, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I feel like my theory on that, the convicts escaping, because I think one of them is already dead by suicide. I don't know if I should have said that. By unaliving. Allegedly. But one of them, I feel like the warden or somebody in the city with good ties let them out. Like, it's really probably only one or two they really wanted to, like, unalive. But they was like, we can't just let these one or two out. Let's let a few of them out and then stage it, make it look like they left a note. And then we're going to go get them and unalive them when we find them in real life. Because, you know, by unaliving him behind the bars, it would have been too suspicious. So it's like, let's just make it look like, let's just let them escape. And when they leave out, then we'll.
So basically what you're saying is it could be an inside job.
It could be an inside job. I feel like, but I could be wrong. And also they're taking up a pool on it on the internet. It's a pool to see who's going to be the last remaining one going around. So far, I think it's 3 who have already been caught. One dude went back home and all he did was change clothes. Another one, they caught him because he fell asleep on like a park bench. And then the dude who unalived himself. So I think it's a total of 7 escaped. And again, 3 already caught him. 1 unalived himself. So I want to say it's 3 more out there. There's a pool going on right now to see. And there's money in it. If y'all want to get that money, who you think gonna go the distance?
By the way, I just found some more information about the tour. Apparently, the name of this tour is called the Devil's on the Run Tour.
What all else does it have? Do you just stand in line and look at a doll or what?
It says right here. Well, before I get to that, it's not going everywhere across the United States.
I bet not.
Because, like I said before, they said it's only stopping at San Antonio, New Orleans, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Rock Island, Illinois, and that look like that's it. But they say right here the purpose of the tour is to aim to educate the public about the Warrens case files and the true origin story behind the Annabelle doll. It provides a rare opportunity to witness the real doll outside of the now closed Warren Occult Museum.
Go watch the movie, y'all. Y'all see how evil that doll is. If you believe it or not, it's all Hollywood. Is it art imitating life or life imitating art?
You tell us.
I should have had that poster up here in the background if I known we was going to be talking about that.
But yeah, so go see it if you dare. Just stay the hell away from me.
Stay away from me too, because I don't know if y'all remember the show Static Shock. When Static Shock first inhaled that purple stuff, just by him being close to other people, they got like vapors of it and they start getting superpowers. Like his homeboy became a real smart genius. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it might be the same with that demonic doll. You might go near the doll, then later you just be around me. Yo, what's up, Stubbs? Next thing I know, that the essence or the energy from that came to me.
You said it right there. Energy. When you look at it, all of us is energy beings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People want to talk about the universe, which is their universe, but really, you're the universe. I'm the universe. You're the universe because we're all energy.
You think it's a low vibration or a high vibration from the Annabelle doll? Well, I'm assuming all demons have lower vibration.
I think it's an evil vibration because you can tell when something ain't right. And if you ask me what vibration is evil, how you feel evil, I assume that you get cold. Like all of a sudden you get like, say,
shivers.
All of a sudden you're like, what the hell?
Hair stand up on your arm.
Because I have it all the time where, you know, I'm in a well-crowded area and I feel that feeling like, what the fuck?
Oh, you got to learn to capture that energy and use it in your body.
What?
That shiver up your spine? That cold, you just randomly get that cold?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we might have to talk off camera, but that once you start meditating, that shiver, try to capture it as it's happening, and then like, how do I say it? Pretty much get it to go throughout your whole body, and then you're gonna start tapping into your chakras and your chis and stuff.
Well, I don't know too. I can't speak on that.
Bro, trust me, I've been trying for years to be a practitioner of that shit.
But one thing about an evil spirit, you can tell like you all of a sudden you get into a negative mood, and that makes sense. Like you was in a good mood before, all of a sudden negativity just strike you like boom. Mm-hmm. Like that's what I think the energy of evil would be. Like 1 minute we could be on a cool laughing and talking, and the next minute you see somebody or You see somebody come in the room and all of a sudden the energy changes. Everybody arguing with one another.
Yeah.
We damn near on the verge of fighting.
I remember this was happening earlier this year. I'm asleep. I'm knocked out cold. Next thing I know, in my dream, something said, wake up, go downstairs and cut your lights on. Nigga, mind you, I'm like, nigga, I woke up, I sat up like the Undertaker, went downstairs, I cut all my lights on, and then I was just in my living room for like 10, 20 minutes, like, okay, what now? Then like my body, after like 10, 20, after about like really 18, 17 minutes, my body was like, okay, you can cut your lights off and go back to bed now. To this day, I don't know what it was. I'm sure, I don't know if somebody was about to break in my house or mess with one of these cars out here. And then, but by them seeing, oh, it's still people up, they probably got on. But again, you get them feelings.
You do.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
I had one.
It's not women's intuition for the men. No.
I had one today.
What?
Remember I told you I took my grandparents to the store? Mm-hmm. Their car was down. And their car been down for a couple of days. And I'm leaving out of Target. Mm-hmm. And something told me to go over there. Like, you know, like, you don't know why, but something just tell you, just go over there. I went over there. I saw them. I met them right at the door before they left out. I said, where y'all going? So we getting ready to walk to the store. I'm like, oh, hell no. Y'all in your 80s. I'm not about to let y'all walk to the store. What type of shit is that? So I caught them right in the middle of them walked. Like, let's go. You know.
That's what's up. That's good.
Yeah, but it's just that, like you said, the intuition. The intuition just tells you, like, no, you need to go over here. Because if I were to let them walk to the store by themselves, who knew what could have happened? I'm not trying to say it like that. But how do I know they could have been in a bad situation if I hadn't took them?
And the worst thing about it, if you think about it from this perspective, you probably blocked their blessing. What if as they walk into the store, for some reason, one of them bank trucks explode, money fly everywhere?
It's a Sunday. Ain't no bank trucks running on the
Or
Sunday.
I'm saying, you also could have blocked it. You don't ever think like that? Everybody always thinks something really bad could happen, but we don't always see like, damn, what if I actually stood in the way of something really good?
I see what you're saying, but not in this particular situation because everything happens for a reason.
True.
You know, I can't say that, but I think, because me personally, I think everything, if it happens, is exactly how it's supposed to be.
Because I remember, I can't speak on that story. Damn, I can't speak on that. Well, I'll loosely say this. Many years ago, me and somebody was talking about hitting up somebody else. Like, man, let's go to the club. We ain't ever all three of us been to the club together. Tell me why the very next day found out he was taken out by the cops. That same night when we was thinking about hitting him.
Were you supposed to hang with him?
We was just going to hit him up out the blue. Like, hey, bro, roll to the club with us. Meanwhile, we didn't realize, probably at the same time, me and him on the phone, let's hit him up. Because me and the individual, me and him decided, like, man, let's not go to the club. Let's just chill. But that same night, while me and this guy is on the phone talking about, man, let's hit him up, and all three of us go to the club. All three of us ain't never win. Most likely at that exact same time, he had a situation going on in his house, cops outside. And then, you know, the cops, he ended up going outside and unfortunately being unalived by the cops. And I'm like, damn, what if we would have hit him up? What if that situation that he was probably going through never would have even occurred or escalated? We probably could have saved somebody's life not knowing it.
That's true. But at the same time, like I said before, it's a bad situation that happened. Yeah. But I'm going to go back to what I just said. If it happened, that means it was meant to happen.
Yeah.
I try
that was a good dude, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro, us just calling you early, man, hey, we're going to the club tonight. Maybe he would have, whatever direction his mind was going in, he'd have been like, F that, I'm about to go to the club with my homeboys tonight. I'm chilling.
That's true, but you know what? And that's the tough part about life. The tough part about life is whenever something bad happens to somebody or even yourself, you'll sit there thinking to yourself, if I could have done it differently.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Because you'll be right there wrestling with yourself like, if I could have done this one thing differently.
That's very true.
You know, that's the thing about being a human being, because you will wrestle with that for a long time. If I just could have went back in time and done it differently. But unfortunately, the way I look at, when you got to look at it, and I look at it as well, you can't. What's done is done. There's nothing you can do to change it.
Nothing, y'all.
You know, I'm quite sure if you could, you would. But back to you was talking about if you could have blocked their blessings. Let's just say, let's go at it like this. Let's just say that did happen. Mm-hmm. But a bigger hurdle happened down the line. You might have found that money, but at the same time, who was to say that money might come with headaches and problems?
That's possibly true, but let's just enjoy this.
It's true, but at the same time, we don't, because you got.
Let me ask you this: what would you do if you just, for some reason, you was, I think they call them urban explorers, people who go in abandoned houses and buildings and just look around with flashlights and record it. What if somehow you ended up in there, you seen a big bag full of money? You taking it or you reporting?
But here's the thing too: who's to say that big bag of money wasn't counterfeit, and you spend it, you go to jail?
That's also possibly true.
That's what I'm saying. So how do we know what appears to be a blessing could really?
You got to be smart. If anything, just take, hypothetically, just so you people know, mainly you criminals, never deposit more than $10,000 in your bank account, for one. But for two, anything over $10,000, if you find it, like hypothetically, you find a big bag full of, it won't even be a big bag if it's only $50,000, but you find $50,000. This is what you do. You randomly don't take all from one stack, randomly from the whole thing. Take about $800 to $2,000 or $3,000 and deposit that in your bank account. Sit back and wait 2-3 weeks, see if they say anything. Oh, this money no good or this or that. Then you start spending it. And honestly,
but see, even with, not to cut you off, but even with that, we all know. Look at my man who tried to spend just $10 of counterfeit money. They called the police on your ass.
who? When did this happen?
You remember that scare where they tried to get a homeless man that money?
No.
Oh, I don't know if this is true, but they gave a homeless man, I want to say $800. And then he went to a Target, and next thing you know, you saw a story of the homeless man getting arrested for spending counterfeit money.
I didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
I'm sorry for
That's
laughing.
messed up, bro. That's messed up. Some of y'all pranksters, bro, it's not really pranks. That's just some cruel shit.
I didn't mean to laugh, but I'm just saying, damn, that's fucked up.
Cause I seen one on Walmart. There's in Walmart, and a guy went to the back of the store. You know they got the electronics. He was like, "How much for the iPhone?" She was like, $800 or whatever she said. He was like, "Is it cool if I pay for it up front?" She was like, "Yeah." He took the iPhone. He walked to like the clothing department. He ran into an old lady. He asked her an easy ass question. He was like, "Hey, I'm something from Walmart. I got a question for you. What color is it today? What color is the sky?" She said blue or whatever the question was. He's like, "Guess what? You just won an iPhone." He handed it to her.
Oh, wow. See, shit like that.
And then he just waited for her to leave out. When she left out, he was recording. She walk out.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, what appeared to look like a blessing was really a setup.
Yeah, in that regard, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what we all look as blessings. Now, I'm not saying don't take it. But what I'm saying is like everything that's glitter ain't gold.
But everything...
I'm not trying to talk against it. Don't get me wrong.
But shit could look... But put it in shit look the same.
That's what I'm saying. But I think we say the same thing.
We saying the same thing, but you just seeing that down the line it could be worse. I'm seeing down the line it could be better.
But what I'm saying is...
It could be like you might twist your... It's an old story. I think it's an Indian. It happened to an Indian guy. I'm talking about back with the real Indians years ago. He was going to war with... He wanted to go to war with his tribe. And I think his horse name was Lucky. This one day, like a day before they was about to go to war with the neighboring tribe, his horse did something and he flew off the horse and broke his leg. So then he couldn't go to war. But come to find out, when everybody else in his tribe went to war, they all got slaughtered. So in the long run, his horse actually slaved them. So that's the way I look at it. The upfront shit is harsh, but the back end is good.
That part I get, but what I'm saying is that with anything nowadays, definitely weigh out your options. Weigh things out. Because it could be a blessing, could not be. That's when your better judgment comes.
I mean, yeah, but then it could be a blessing, curse, but it could be a continuing pattern.
And that's exactly what I was getting at, because I don't know, like, how do you know whether or not that's going to be some more shit, some more bad shit, or some more good shit? You don't know.
Have you ever had it happen to where your life be going so good, then you be like, damn, I know some bullshit on the way. Because it'd be like 3 straight weeks of just bliss. And then you be like, man, something bad has to come. This is
you want to know why that happens?
Why?
Because you keep speaking it to the universe.
No, it's not you speak it, you just feel it. It's like you look at, I think it's once you acknowledge life is going a certain way.
Okay, go ahead.
That's all I had to say. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, like, bad shit gonna happen eventually to everybody. But I just think that when you keep on, even that feeling you were just talking about, like you can feel it happening. Okay, maybe that was a feeling of you being aware. Keep you do something. But the problem with that is, if one thing happened after another, that means you gotta get your energy back together. Like, damn, bad shit always happened to me. It happened to you because you keep thinking that way.
One way to perceive it.
You know, I mean, to each his own, but that's the way I look at it.
Teach his own. I ain't gonna knock it.
But can we talk about what happened today?
Go ahead.
So we
Can I get another one of them bread sticks, whatever?
fuck with these,
Not really, bro.
Whatever.
It's that subtle taste that I'm gonna get to. I'm just gonna.
Go ahead, take it.
I don't like this.
All right, today we was at the store, right? And while we were walking out, we encountered a gentleman
Oh,
was-
you talking about that?
that was begging for change, or asking people for money. And then when we told him, unfortunately, we didn't have no cash on us, what did he do? Go ahead.
I got Cash App.
He told us. This dude told us, I got Cash App.
That means you got a phone, and that means you got a phone bill.
It's so cold in the deep.
That means every month you already need a bottom line.
Not only that, you got a bank account.
Yeah, if you got Cash App,
What the hell?
you just reveal what you really not. You're really not that, my guy. You're really, or I could be wrong. Maybe his life was going good and now it's spiraled into the negative. I don't know. That shit caught me off guard, bro. He
That's
was
the type-
relentless. He didn't want to let up.
That's the type of shit you see in skits. I never thought it would happen to me in real life. Never.
His rapacious appetite for the dollars.
Man, what the hell would do? Bro, we can't say we haven't seen it all now.
But as soon as we seen him, as soon as we pulled into the parking lot and I seen him on the corner, I was like, I've seen that nigga before. Where have I seen him before? And it instantly hit me like, bruh, this is what I hate about homeless people. When you've been homeless for years, I hate, nigga, you been homeless. That nigga been homeless for 10, or I've been seeing that nigga for about 12 years now. Bruh, it ain't no way. This is who you want to be. I'm saying people have rough patches in life. You might end up homeless for maximum 3-4 years, but you eventually get it together. That nigga, most likely, that's what's the word, guys? Where you just, it's not real. You're not really, bro. It's not real. In your face.
So basically, just like Eddie Murphy and trading places.
Yeah. It's not real, bro. It's not real, bro. And I've seen, and you don't even, I'm not saying homeless people have a look, and I know it sounds bad, but you don't look homeless. I've seen the structure of the bones in your face.
How do a homeless person?
Your face looks cheeky. You got meat. You ain't been really starving like that. You're not out here starving like that. Like, to me, a real.
So you said he still eating good?
I'm not saying homeless. Yeah. He's still eating good. To me, I hate to say it. To me, to a degree, homeless people got more of a starvingness look to them. And I'm sorry, it don't sound right. I can't say it better. Like, you just, bruh, you made it so obvious in every way you was acting today that this is not really you. When ain't nobody looking, you know, walk to your Bentley, and you about to go hop on a game when you get home, nigga. I'm sorry, nigga. I've seen you before too.
I hate to say this. I'm along with you with that because I have been a witness to people panhandling. Mm-hmm. And they can make way more money panhandling than they can working a regular 9-to-5 job. I'm not knocking the hustle.
And their capital gains or their income is all untaxed.
Which is illegal anyway. But the idea that you want to hustle, you probably got way more money than me. Mm-hmm. And you begging me for some goddamn money.
What's the name of them underwear you said them niggas was wearing? I'm sure if you would have lifted up his shirt, he would have had them all.
Nigga probably might have on some Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, man, he probably
Who
has a Gucci belt.
knows? Look, I told.
He probably got 2 closets in his room. One with the bullshit, and then one with all the fresh shit.
I bet you this motherfucker own property.
He don't know what a bed bug bite feel like.
This motherfucker probably
He said he own property.
Man, this motherfucker probably grilling steak right now.
This nigga, bro.
I'm just saying, what the
not
fuck?
real, bro. Like, I'm sorry,
Man.
be real. If you gonna do that, be real. You're not real, bro.
This remind me of that situation I told you about the homeless dude that used to be right here on the, right on,
Rest in peace.
all the way down somewhere on the freeway.
Rest in peace.
Bro, after I gave him some money, I don't know what made him tell me what he told me.
Yeah, I remember what he told you. He went to the game in Ann
He said he
Arbor.
went to the game. He said, I cleaned up on their asses.
In Ann Arbor.
I'm like, man, give my damn money back. You over here, you ain't doing shit but bullshitting. No, he said he went to Indianapolis.
Oh,
I said, how the fuck you get on there?
the bus. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he hopped on the Greyhound. I'm like, you
Ann
little,
Arbor, though. I'm tripping. All right.
you little slick motherfucker, you. Boy, give me my goddamn money back. God damn it. Boy, and And I don't like people like that because what you're doing is you're ruining it for the rest of people who actually need help. That's my problem. Who's that?
I don't know. Salute. I can't read the name. That's
TikTok and Clapper.
salute to all y'all.
TikTok, Clapper. What up, though?
TikTok they leaving us up right now. We ain't said nothing too wild. So salute to everybody who not reporting us on TikTok. It's just entertainment. Stop being so sensitive.
And for the ones that are,
Why are you gay?
that's all I gotta say,
Yeah, that's all we gotta say.
motherfuckers. But anyway, bro.
So I do want to speak on something.
Go ahead.
Was you done? Okay.
Go ahead.
The former Divine Nine fraternities and sororities.
Before we do that, can I
Go for it.
I gotta get off first.
What you think I'm about to say?
I don't know. I just want to.
I wasn't even about to say nothing mean,
Okay,
bro.
okay.
Man, dog, this nigga,
I'm sorry, bro. Go
he
ahead,
didn't even ask me what it's about to be about.
man. Go ahead, bro.
And now watch, once I say, he can like, oh man, that's some PG shit.
You don't know these people. You said it wrong. Anyway, go ahead.
Former Divine Nine, black fraternities and black sororities are hosting a conference to denounce their letters. A lot of people is not rocking with it no more. They giving up on it. They possibly see it as a trap or whatever they see it as is happening.
You said what?
They're denouncing their letters.
I'm kind of confused. Like they're not no longer.
I guess they don't want to be affiliated no more with their fraternities and their sororities.
So you said the former members.
Yeah,
And why?
they're hosting a conference to denounce their letters.
And why? And
I don't know the reason why. I was trying to do a little bit of research. I'm busy life, but they're denouncing their letters.
you know what?
Go ahead, look it up for a minute. Take your time.
I'm
Take your
trying
time.
to look for it, but why?
I'll spit these raps while he take his time.
Go ahead, dude.
A, B, C, hot dogs, ketchup. All these hoes better back up, smacked up, act up. Oh.
Hey, yo, traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Getting kind of car sick. That's a Ford Maverick.
My girl is common, average. I slapped her and made her do a backflip. She came at me back with some chapstick.
All right, I see it right here. But this is
Something, black eyes with the black lips.
But this from last year though.
It couldn't have been last year.
It said June 20 of 2024.
Okay, well, I'm just reading it today then. I'm behind, y'all.
Well, it don't matter
You still
because
need to know the reason why, though.
but you know what? This has been a growing thing going on for a minute. Because I've been seeing stories on YouTube about former, like you said, Divine Nine members. Mm-hmm. They were talking about their experiences, and they said they didn't like how they were recruited. They didn't like how they was hazed. They didn't like, basically things.
You know, it's a lot of people who get hazed, turn around and sue. Because it'd be some people, a real haze is supposed to just put fear in you, but they ain't supposed to leave you with no physical harm or any trauma. Like, that stuff they just put them on the first step. Like, everybody get ready to jump. Then they jump, and it's all for just one step. That's beautiful. But if you're doing real shit like, we're going to leave you in the blind, we're going to blindfold you and leave you in a room for 2 or 3 days, and as soon as you take the blindfolds off, we hit y'all with high beams. Anybody who know the case I'm talking about, that's mad different because a lot of them dudes lost their sight.
Well, I'm reading
Some temporary, some permanently.
Well, I'm reading an article right here, and according to the article from 2 members, they say it basically has everything to do with their spirituality. Like right here, there's one particular member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. He said he chose to go inactive in 2017, and while he didn't provide specific details to why he decided to denounce his membership, he revealed that he recently advised someone not to pledge for a fraternity after the two had a conversation that focused on spirituality. He said while most members who denounced their membership have claimed ideological misalignment and an internal battle with ethics or principles, this raises the question of whether the conflict result from the person's own natural evolution rather than a specific issue with the organization.
Anyways, y'all all under the umbrella. Because on top of y'all is usually the Boulay, the Masons, and above them, you got police force, governors, politicians. It's all just one big stepping stone ladder. If you ain't doing stuff to get right to the tip top, the peak, man, bro, don't even participate. Start your own thing. But unfortunately, you start your own, they're going to look at you as competitors. They're going to come after y'all and get the best of y'all.
I remember I was in college, and I had a couple people told me, you should definitely pledge. I said, I don't want Nothing to do with that shit.
But if you did, who would you have pledged to?
I wouldn't have. I'm really strong on that. I don't deal with that.
There's a point in my life I probably would have did it. Cause I just, man, it's something about me when I was younger. I just kept wanting to prove I'm tough. So I just wanted to do it just so I could get branded. I assumed the brand.
What's that have to do with getting tough?
I don't know, like, man, I'm sure the hazing gonna be difficult. They're gonna put me through some real shit. And I just assumed that the branding was, oh, he made it through all the bullshit. I'm glad I didn't give in though.
You know what?
I was a different versus who I was now, who I am now versus who I used to be. Vastly different.
I was gonna say I don't think it's fun me getting my ass whooped with a paddle. Pause.
Oh, that wasn't happening.
That's what I'm saying. Because what if you had to? You know they had that paddle.
Yeah, but then I feel like, you know what? I feel like you could stand up to that. And also, you know, when gangs jump people in, I never knew if you could hit back. Because I'm not just going to sit there and get my ass whooped without trying. Like, am I allowed to hit back? Your phone.
I don't know if you could or not. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not going to. But what if that's something they never tell you? Like, oh, if you fight back and actually start knocking niggas back out, we straight up promote you to general. You don't just be a grunt for a minute. You just, that shit ain't.
I'm not speaking on that.
But yeah, I just don't, yeah. Most initiation things, man, nah. Not saying anything wrong with any lifestyle anybody's chosen. You want to go fraternal route, you want to go political route, you want to go this route, that route, and gang route, street route, whatever. I wish y'all the best, and I hope y'all make it to the point in your path you want to get to.
You good on that?
Yeah, I'm good on that topic. I ain't have much to say.
I got a interesting topic I want to ask you since last time we met. If men were more honest with women, do you think it would be a positive reaction or a negative one from women?
Positive.
And why you say that?
I can only base it off of who I am, because that's who I am. I'd be brutally honest with women. And they be, in the beginning, they be shocked, but then they be like, I actually respect this, versus it's only positive because of other niggas. The only reason why my, not strategy, the way I am works on women, because they get to experience other type of niggas. These niggas lied to me, and I keep falling for this shit, but now I got a nigga who brutally honest, and here I am. It don't feel good, but I respect this shit way more.
And you know what? I 100% agree with you.
Nigga, bro, if you ever talk to any girl who is like literally in my life for real, I'm not talking about just like a fling. I'm talking about a girl who we was probably official or we had a label at some point. They be like, oh, that nigga's brutally honest. Like, nigga, I flat out told an ex of mine, I'm about to cheat on you unless you start, busting that thing. Like, she was like, yo, that nigga told me that shit. I wasn't playing.
You know what? And that's another thing, too, why shit is so fucked up out here. A lot of dudes are too scared to tell women the truth. And you know one of the main reasons why is, right?
No, why?
Dudes want to clap. Dudes want to smash.
Man, you can still do all that shit, bro. You don't got to take that path, bro.
And you know what? Here's what's so crazy. You can have everything you want. She know that's what you want, but the problem is she know you too pussy to tell her. So what's she gonna do? She more likely gonna drag your ass along.
You know what? The reason why I really don't want to have this conversation is because I want niggas like that to still exist. Because while y'all out here tiptoeing and, I'll just say retrograding into y'all beta male forms, I'm out here doing what really needs to be done and getting done, and I'm enjoying myself.
No, fuck that. I want to talk about it because, look, all y'all niggas are never gonna grow out of that phase of pussyfooting around a woman. It's in your DNA most of the time. Most of y'all know y'all not gonna change. Y'all tried. Y'all ain't done it. I can write, a woman can tell, look, even when it comes to cracking jokes with a woman, a lot of dudes scared to do it. Why? Because they don't want to hurt her feelings.
They scared to crack jokes? I ain't never met no nigga like that.
You know how women like to roast a dude? Yeah. I know dudes that won't roast back.
Is it because they gonna say some harsh shit and they think she's
yes?
Man, fuck that. Well, she ain't the one. Or again, sometimes I hate to say this: be who you need to be to hit if that's your goal. If that's your goal, be who you need to be to achieve your goal. But if you're trying to be real with somebody, how I prefer to, bro. Look, the reason why. Damn, I was just thinking about an incident that happened this morning. I think I mentioned this a while ago. You remember that movie, The Step Brothers? Mm-hmm. You remember that scene?
Will Ferrell.
What's the other guy name?
John C. Reilly.
You remember that scene where he was just in the house and then Will Ferrell's brother's wife just jumped on this nigga? Mm. That shit happens to me in my life a lot. And I think it's because I live in my truth. Like, I'm not pussyfooting, I'm not being fake, but I think sometimes women reach a point where like, damn, I'm really feeling this nigga. And like, nigga, sometimes I could bend the corner and a girl be like, shit, what's up? And I'm, what? Like, nigga, what? I'm telling y'all, bro, life is so much more entertaining, exciting, and fun when y'all just living for you, and it's to a degree, fuck the rest of the world.
And on top of that, too, women know that you're a fake nice guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, that who's a fake nice guy? Them niggas?
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
I had to get clarification on who you speaking about.
No, they know a lot of y'all are fake nice. That's not that. Y'all niggas ain't really like that. So what she gonna do is she gonna toy around with you.
Hey, look, the more y'all, the better it is for me. So.
But I want to go back to women who can't take a joke, because you know it's funny how they would start joking with you until you start really, you know what I'm saying, really hitting them hard with the jokes. And all of a sudden she want to cry. You didn't have to say that. I didn't mean it like that.
Okay.
Now she want to get all tight and vexed with you. That's the type of shit I understand. I don't understand. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. That's all I'm saying.
Shit, throw the stones. Fuck it. Just melt the glass, make a new house.
All I know is you right here want to. Hey, and you know it's been so many times where you see women try to joke with their man, talk about something. That's why this, that's why that, and the jokes get personal as fuck.
But y'all got to find y'all comfort zone.
But see,
everybody got to go through that to see where y'all both. Y'all got to fill each other out.
But see, comfort zone. That's one way to look at it. But at the same time, it's a difference between roasting somebody when it's just me and you, compared to if you're around people. Like
yeah,
friends.
some of y'all gotta, and some of you just learn not to throw the big punch. Y'all be what? That's why your dad. Whoa, bitch! God damn, that's not even a joke. That shit. It's just like what we was talking about with the pranksters earlier. That shit's not a prank. That shit is actually cruel shit. You gotta walk the. If you can't walk the fine line, go somewhere and practice and learn how to walk the fine line.
But see, a lot of women don't have that.
It's men too that go too far.
I'm not saying that,
Yeah,
but
okay.
see, with men, it's fair game. If you say something and you stay with that shit, one of us we gonna have to fight this out. With women, it's different. You can't just put your hands on the. You know what I mean?
I've existed in different moments of my life, so.
Well, you know what I mean.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean.
I hear what you're saying.
It's in society, it's taboo.
Yes.
It's taboo.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
So, all right. We
But,
got that out of the way. You got any more topics?
No, I don't got no more topics.
Actually, I got one more.
Go for it.
Can we go for it? Tinder. Have you heard about what's happening with Tinder right now?
Not at all.
I'm hearing right now that it's an apocalypse going on with dating apps. They said dating apps are losing a lot of people from using their platforms. Tinder users has dwindled.
People have been going outside getting cakes for real.
I mean, especially when it comes to the men. They said the men is not really signing up for dating apps, dating events, you know, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's dwindling.
Or maybe because everybody's starting to find they person.
Or maybe people start focusing more on themselves.
Or themselves. Yeah, that could be. I'm telling you, bro, men, please listen to me in this regard. Focus on yourselves. Don't be trying to pursue no woman. Bro, next thing you know, you're going to look up and you're going to have a roster, bro. You're going to live just like I do, and you're going to be so nonchalant and happy. Like, bro, life can be beautiful.
And you know what? I think more and more men are starting to wake up to that.
Life can be so beautiful.
To that reality.
Hey, bro.
Because more and more men realize, look, why the fuck am I working hard for one bitch?
I remember one time, nigga, I was at the store and a random ass nigga, you could just tell he wanted to argue or fight with somebody, and then this nigga came at me on some bullshit. And I flat out was like, I said some shit like, bro, I'm about to go get some pussy. Goodbye. Just walk the fuck off, nigga. This was years ago. Everything is years ago.
Can I say something relating to this?
What?
I was looking at a video of a woman recently listening to some R&B music,
Yeah.
and she said, "Bring back niggas who beg."
Shit. Shit.
And she said, "Bring back niggas who's willing to sing."
Damn, I wish I
outside
could call my homeboy KG. He said some shit earlier that a girl posted on the internet. That shit was so cruel. I can't remember it.
Man,
But we ain't bringing back no. Well, I ain't gonna front. Bring them niggas back. It's gonna be more for me.
and that's cool. But you know what the issue is too many dudes is woken up now.
Yeah, that's true. But that's why. That's why, man. Back in the day, my homeboys used to be like, "Man, them niggas gay, man. I hate them niggas. Let them niggas be gay. It's more for you.
Look,
more for you."
And that's what's so funny about what he said. It's too many. The cat's out the bag right now.
Yeah.
Look, ever since I want to say 2020, men, and you had to sit in the house, more and more men start thinking. Not only thinking, but start looking at content like Kevin Samuels and other people.
Yeah.
They start thinking, like, wait a minute, why the fuck am I doing this?
Because I got to start looking at fitness content, man. Once I get my muscles up, it's really going to be a wrap.
keep eating them cookies. But yeah,
Yeah, I know.
but yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm like, look, this how you know that the dynamics are changing because you got more and more women getting on live talk
They
about
ain't
some
never changed.
No,
bro.
no, I'm not saying they're changing. I said the dynamics are changing.
The dynamics been the same. There's just been illusions in front of them shit.
What you mean by that?
Like a lot of people think the world that how it's been for the past 5 or even 20 years is life. That shit ain't never been life. That's just what get pushed to the forefront. The real life, the real people been able to see through all this bullshit, all these facades of, the BBLs, man gotta do this, women gotta do that, man gotta have this type of car, man, all that shit is bullshit.
So that means the dynamics are changing.
It's not changing. I'm saying that was all an illusion of the whole time.
I know, but what I'm saying, the dynamics have changed as far as now. I agree with you saying. I'm not saying you're not wrong.
Okay, I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
No, what I mean is like, I think we're both saying the same things, but we're both looking at it in two different perspectives. The dynamics for me is basically what you just said. Like you said before, a lot of men are waking up to the fact that you don't have to have this, you don't have to do this, you don't have to, you know what I mean? As of before, you had more and more dudes going the simp route. You know what I mean?
Some niggas want to.
No. This is what I'm saying. Hear me out. You have more and more dudes willing to go the simp route and not understand that there's more out there than what you're doing.
Now, why do you think that is? Is it because they didn't know any other way?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I read.
And now, like, I get what you're saying.
I think what's happening, I think the men failed men.
Well, most of the people they looked up to was gone to be able to guide them.
Well,
and on top of that, all the single parents. Like a lot of, I always say
single
this.
parent, yeah.
I always say this. If you're a single mother, you still got to have your kid around men. And not, because they're in men that's going to, how do I word it? You don't want a soft shoe child. A lot of y'all women, y'all raise these men, and then when they actually get grown, they don't know how to be real men. They just know how to be like providers for their ladies and simps for their ladies. Y'all never taught them to be, like you said, independent and an actual man, a guy who don't mind saying no to a woman.
But you're absolutely right. But here's the thing, too.
I could have worded that better.
No, you're absolutely right because you do have a single parent household full of women teaching it.
And vice versa. You got a lot of tough ass dykes out here because they was.
But what I mean by men failing men is because you had men that actually knew better, but they decided to be quiet.
Oh, that's the 5%. That's the 10% actually.
But no, what I mean is, let's say you're already married, and you already know marriage ain't what it's cracked up to be. But instead of telling me the truth, go ahead and do it, man. Yeah. You set me up for failure because misery loves company. That's what I mean.
When they could have guided you, how we all tried to inform and guide Travis Scott, but your ass don't want to fucking listen. But
saying.
Hey, we tried though.
That's what I'm saying.
And with all these other kids in the hood, it's several people, nobody ever tried it, nobody ever told me. That's why I'm always the guy in my friend group, somebody at least has to tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
I've literally told one of my homeboys many years ago, bro, your girl is a bitch. Why they was still in a relationship?
But you got a lot of men out here that won't even do that. Now, I understand. Now, in certain cases, I get it because if you went to your man to tell him why, tell him the truth, he might act a certain type of way, like Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
I get it.
Because my homeboy, after they broke up, then that's when I told you the whole time, like, she did some grimy shit to try to get back at him. And then, unfortunately, it's some final shit. Women always one of the main things all women want to do to get back at a guy is sleep with all his friends. Bitch, that is a final move. That is setting y'all break up or y'all temporary split. That's making that shit permanent. Moves like that.
And not only that, you got to get new homeboys because they
Yeah. That shit was wrong. She even tried to throw it at me. That shit was wrong as fuck.
It is wrong. And
I'm like, I'm your real. I don't never be nobody friend to gain access or have a hidden agenda. I'm your homie because I'm your homie. It's not I'm about to get cool with you so I can slide on your sister. Hopefully get one-on-one with your sister. That shit dumb, bro.
And another, man, that shit good as hell.
Not really.
It's good as hell. Fuck what you talking about. But the thing about that situation you just said, I don't feel comfortable with just being around my homeboy girl just in general if he's not there.
Man, bro, where was I at? Where was I at this weekend? Where the fuck was I at? I was somewhere. Anyway. Oh, no, I was out to eat. At, shout out to Lily Mays in Southfield. I was at Lily Mays in Southfield. It was this dude sitting at the booth behind us. It was him, his girl, and most likely his best friend.
His best friend.
Okay. They was all eating. And I wish I could have just pulled that nigga off to the side. Like, bruh, you don't ever, like, have your girl and your homie always hanging out. Because, for one, like, they getting familiar with each other.
Not no third wheel type shit.
On some third. And then on top of that, him and his girl sat in the booth. This nigga, when he sat in the booth, I hate to be honest, it's kind of like a code. You either sit in the middle of the two. Like, say if they sitting right here, you either supposed to sit in the middle or sit right in front of your homeboy. This nigga sat right in front of his homegirl, and then, mind you, where I'm sitting, I could see.
Wait, before you go, rewind that scenario for me. You said they was in the booth, right?
They was in a booth.
Okay.
The man and the girl was sitting on one side. Say this is them.
Okay.
The homeboy, he sat, either you supposed to sit right in front of your homeboy or you supposed to sit in the middle of the couple.
Right.
He sat right in front of the girl.
Oh.
And mind you, where I'm sitting,
I
I could see the fuck nigga face. And I could see him trying to like make moves at her and lick his lips and be like fly in front of her. I'm like, bro, that's bad, bro. But I could tell she really wasn't feeling that nigga never gonna give him no ass. I could tell it.
How old were they if you could
Young 20s.
They were young.
Young 20s, late teens, young 20s. But I just wish I could have told him, like, bro, you don't never do that shit. But you could tell his girl, like, ain't fucking with that nigga at all. She probably peep it, but she ain't fuck. But I'm like, bro, nonetheless, bro, this nigga's.
I want to chalk it up to being an inexperience.
Yeah, it's an experience.
I want to chalk it up to that.
Because even when I was young, I slipped up and did some shit like that. But then I immediately learned my lesson. I was like, never again.
But see, that's what I mean by men failing men.
Yeah, nobody told him. And I wanted to pull him off to the side, but.
Or even that. If that was your homeboy, he wouldn't be there. He said, no, 3 is a crowd.
Because, it's a lot of grandmas. It's a lot of women who say, it's a lot of women in relationships. They be like, I'm going to have my homegirl live with me. But then it's always a grandma or mother be like, that's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
And it's vice versa.
Don't do it.
If I'm in a relationship with a girl and one of my homeboys need a couch to crash on, the answer is no. Every now and then, it's like, this nigga's super down, but.
You know what I call it?
What?
It's a famous saying. That's exactly how you let the devil in your house.
Yeah, the answer is no. Like, bro, like, nigga.
But you know what? I just want to, because you.
But go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. It's so much I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
No, you good.
Bro.
You good.
I'm sorry.
I'm cutting you off as well. So
no, I'm sorry to do it because this is the point. This is exactly what I'm getting to with my point about men failing men.
Mm-hmm.
If that was your man's would even step back and say, "Whoa, dude, we don't do that around here."
No, but I'm saying sometimes, even if that does happen, damn, now you to a degree, even though it's not intentional, but you also get to test your homie or homegirl loyalty. You do want to know that the people in your circle are solid. Like, it ain't you want to know that people like, damn, I understand you down bad and you need a couch to stay on. I shouldn't let you stay in this couch with my spouse in the house, but fuck it. And then if shit goes smooth, be like, damn, I really do got a real one. Sometimes you gotta go through shit to see who really on your team.
I feel that, but not in that particular situation. And we going out to eat.
No, yeah. Well, and again, maybe I read it wrong. That's also another variable. Maybe I read it wrong. I don't think I did because I'm peeping this nigga. And even like, bruh, mind you, we was waiting because I was waiting on, not saying Lily Mae's move slow. Y'all do a fantastic job. I was waiting to be seated for 40 minutes because I was still waiting on people to show up. So I kept saying people can go ahead of me. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. It's like, you next up. Whenever your people show up, you get to go right up. But when they showed up, like, you could just tell every time he looked away, this nigga like checking her out and trying to make contact with her. I'm like, my nigga, bro, I see it for what the fuck it is, bro. Like, but again, my eyes are older in that regard. I'm more of a veteran in that regard. Sometimes I can also be wrong. I can view two people like, man, it's like this.
Or who knows? That could have been his sister.
Nah.
No, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Hell no.
Then that's a mess.
That wasn't that nigga's.
Then that's a messy situation. But you know what? He'll learn.
Yeah.
He'll learn. That's why.
But no, you could just tell in the actual couple. She probably peeping it, but she like, man, I ain't fucking.
He probably know that his man's is dumb.
Yeah.
That's more. That chances. I even give it 10 times out of 10. She know that her boyfriend is stupid. He not peeping game.
You know what? And this is where I fucked up because I wasn't even peeping. Once I seen the fuck nigga, I didn't even peep the boyfriend to try to read that scenario. I can't tell you if he looked.
No,
like...
she know. No, this is why. I'm just going by what you tell me. I wasn't there. I'm just going by what you tell me. She knows he's stupid because he not peeping the signs. This is what I would say. Look, you would know.
That don't make you stupid, bro.
No, she knows she's stupid. Yeah, he knows because you got look. No, he knows he's very naive.
That don't.
He's very naive.
Nigga, that makes some people just want to look.
You want to know how I know he's very naive? If he wasn't naive, the nigga wouldn't be at the date in the first place.
I give you that. Can't argue that. But
he wouldn't be on the date in the first place.
It wasn't. Maybe it was just a hangout. I just want my best. I want to feel happy, so I want my best mate here and my best.
That's cool. But he gonna bring his girl.
Yeah, set it up like that.
You set it up like that. That way it don't look. You know what I mean? Look like how.
Maybe he know his homeboy lane. Cause some niggas peep shit, but they don't acknowledge it. That's what I'm saying. It don't mean he dumb. He probably peep it, but he also know. Maybe his girl already came to him like, yo, man, that nigga. I think he trying to get me to slide. Cause you could see it in her. She's like, nigga, I'm rocking with you. Fuck all these other niggas.
And that could be true, but at the same time, I'm just looking at how in the beginning, you just got a third wheel here. You feel me?
Yeah, you don't do that.
You don't never do that. Now, if you were
I ain't gonna say never. It's scenarios like when somebody.
Okay, let me just say this: all three of us not going out to eat. Now you come to the crib, you know what I mean?
Chill out, play video games,
something like that. And she just happened to be there. That's okay.
Yeah,
that's fine. But the third wheel, that doesn't even.
Going out.
Yeah, that's no.
Now it's different because this could have also been a situation. It's different if it's four of y'all. Let's say what up to the nigga.
Hold on.
Nah, fuck it. No, it's different if it's four of y'all and y'all bought like comedy show tickets at the last minute. Your girl gets sick, but y'all three still roll. It's kind of a backstory because that's kind of damn bitch. I done spent all this money on these tickets. I'm sorry you sick, but so sometimes it's scenario based. I know you really shouldn't like, but
as a matter of fact,
life is tricky, bro.
Matter of fact, I ain't gonna call the nigga back. Hold on. Hey, big salute to Cornell. Cornell, hold on, where you at?
Yeah, we about to answer a phone call. We still about to set up a live phone call where some of y'all people can call in whenever we actually.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna FaceTime. We FaceTime real quick.
Why I gotta be in a shot?
Cause you're on the shot, and that shot.
Nigga.
We gonna see if he pick up.
I got writing and shit.
Hey, what up, though? What up, though, my guy? Hey, you officially on live right now, man.
So don't say no stupid shit.
Don't say nothing crazy. You're on live right now. We're on the middle of the podcast, man. And what the hell are you doing? Why you got me at that angle? Pause on that angle, fool.
I'm locking my door, boy.
You locked outside.
No, I'm locking my door. I'm about to leave.
Oh, my bad. No, you just had the phone like that.
Say nothing crazy, man. You know me.
Nah, man, you might tell us a wild story, bro.
With that backwards tourist hat. Looking like you out of town.
What's the word?
Shit, I'm a tourist today. You feel me?
Who? A tourist. What to say, May?
You said what?
I thought you meant tourist because it's the month of May, a zodiac.
No, I'm a tourist because, you know,
You traveling.
I'm going to keep it PG for the fans, but I'm touring today. You feel me?
Right now,
I believe I know what that means.
We got Cornell right now. We got him on FaceTime, you know. He out here. If you can't see this nigga got on a funny-ass attire. This nigga got on sunglasses with a backwards hat, looking like he in California right now.
He about to go pull up on something.
That nigga got a T-shirt that says, I roll blunts for a living.
Hey, man, you got to come back on the show, bro. The show needs you back on.
Hey, I'm the coolest nigga you know.
And we ain't say that.
Hey, tell AD to go see Sinners. I'll come back on. We can
That nigga's never gonna. He gonna see Sinners when it's on VHS.
All right, okay. I'm going to go see Sinners, all right?
He ain't gonna see it.
I am going to go see it. I promise. Scout's honor. I'm going to go see Sinners.
By the time you see Sinners, it's going to be on Netflix.
Look, I'm ashamed of myself, okay?
Exactly.
I'm ashamed of myself, okay? I'm going to go see Sinners.
He don't support black people.
I don't support you niggas.
Hey, and guess what? When I went to see that, I had on my hat on too, Bill.
I bet you did. Looking like a tourist.
This nigga. Hey, man, we still got to hit the club again, man. I got to teach y'all niggas how to dance. I want you, next time you got to be on the floor doing the worm.
Hey, he gonna partner up with you, nigga.
Hell no, nigga. Some tango shit. Hell no.
2004. I'm not doing, my big ass is not doing the work.
Hey, let me ask you a question. How you feel about double dates?
Double dates?
Just in general.
Double dates?
It's like a fishbowl question.
If the people cool, like if it depends on the people. Like if me and AD take, you know, we take them on double date. Like if you really cool, like I only do double dates with like people I'm really close with. Like, either like my close male or female friends. Like I'll do double date because usually, I mean, ain't nobody perfect, but I usually trust who you around. But I mean, double dates can be fun, you know. You know, y'all can, you know, find like a group activity, whether it be dinner or, you know, y'all go bowling, top golf, you know, that it could be fun, you know, fun environment, you know, especially if like.
Matter of fact, can I ask you another question?
Huh?
Can I ask you another question? Because we were just speaking about you on a date with your girl and it's a third wheel that's your homeboy. Do you agree with that type of shit? Or you, your homeboy, and the girl yo taking serious is hanging out. How do you feel about that?
And not only that, but he's making signs to your girl while you're not looking.
Oh, he gotta go. Nah, that's some backdoor shit. Pause. You can't do that. Now, if it's, I've been in situations where like I done been out somewhere and I done like ran into like my boy and his girl, or like my homegirl and her boy, and I done kicked it with him for a minute. You know, maybe we at the bar and I'll link with y'all for a minute, but then like I also know when to get on. So like if I see you out with your girl and we out like somewhere downtown and I ain't seen you in a minute, I'll link up with you. You know, we walk around, we grab a drink real quick, and then I'm like, all right, y'all, like I'm gonna head out. So like I know when to like, you know, like you my people. I'm gonna meet your girl. You know, especially if I haven't met your girl before, yeah, like I'll kick it for a couple minutes and I'll leave.
So what you said about 30 minutes to an hour max?
Wait, hold on. Tell them the story so you understand, because just tell them the story. Just tell them a rundown.
Man, it ain't no rundown. It's just you chilling with your girl in another. Damn, bro.
Basically, what it is, what he told me, he said he was at a restaurant, and what happened was what appears to be a guy. They was at a booth, right? Mm-hmm. It was a guy, his girl, and another dude. He was basically the third wheel. He was the third wheel, and what was told to me was he was making eye contact and all type of flirty remarks to his girl while his mans wasn't looking.
But he's saying maybe the man's was dumb, and I'm like, man, your man's not dumb. Sometimes niggas just avoid conflict and they ignore what was obvious.
No, that's some backdoor shit though. Like
It is. I'm not gonna deny that.
Like again, like I mean, I've been in situations where I've been with like I've been out and I've like, you know, ran into like, you know, like my friend and his homegirl, or my friend and her dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I might go grab a drink with them real quick. Like if they like, you know, I've been invited. Like, you know, we finna go to the bar. You know, let's go to the bar real quick, grab a drink. All right, I'll go to the bar with you. And I'll grab a drink and I'll chill for a minute. But then like I'm gonna get on. I'm not gonna spend the whole night with you. Like I'm gonna get on at some point. So like it's just like I'm not like I'll link with you. Like if you with your chick, I'll link with you for a minute. You know, now if y'all on some date night, like if y'all like out downtown, like I'm finna go downtown tonight, right? Like we gonna pop out. If I see you out casually with your girl, I'll kick it for a little minute, you know. But like if y'all on like some date night, like you can tell when you can tell when somebody's like just like out dangling for a couple of hours versus like y'all on a date. So like if y'all on like a date, like if y'all like about to walk into this restaurant and go on this date, I'm not finna be like, yo, I'll go to the restaurant with y'all.
That's
shit like yo, like you know, like we out dangling for the day, and we about to go to this bar real quick. We gonna hit up a couple spots. I might go to a couple spots with y'all, have a couple drinks, chop it up. But if y'all on like a date, like y'all going on a date, nah, bro, I'm not tagging along.
See, and you know what, Cornell? That's exactly what I said too, right there. I said, look, if it was on some shit like when he brought his girl with him, that'd be totally different if you're trying to fill her out. But you're not just about to come with me on no third wheel type shit. That's out of the question. That's out of pocket.
Okay.
Chapstick.
Think of buying chapstick.
No, but it's like, bro, like again, like if
Nigga, wait, did you buy chapstick and not bliss stacks?
nah, that shit make my lips dry. I'll be fed on that shit. And then I keep one in my car.
Bliss stacks or chapstick?
I feel like as a man, you should keep bliss. You should keep chapstick and gum in your car.
You don't. Okay, when you apply the chapstick, do you use your finger?
I feel like as a man, we shouldn't have this conversation.
No, that's the final question. When you apply chapstick, do you use your finger or you do it like lipstick?
No, it's mine. I ain't sharing with nobody.
Excuse me, I'm gonna press this button for stuff.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face,
I'm
bitch.
just saying, bro. You.
Sharing it with nobody. Like I'm not sharing it with you. So like it's mine.
I just had to ask.
How did we get here?
I'm not about to talk to no ladies with no dry ass lips. I mean, my lips ain't dry only, but you know, like you ain't gonna.
Just do the LL Cool J. Just lick your shit.
All right, nigga. God damn, Stubbs. All right, come on, man.
That's not gay. Is that gay?
Come on, man. Come on. We can get out of pocket with this. Damn, man.
Why are you gay?
Ask him if he want to participate in the fishbowl. No.
Man, all right, man. Hey, that's all we wanted to know, bro. Hey, well, hey, be safe out there, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not against going on double date. Like I said, if I'm dating somebody seriously and you are too, because we brothers, naturally they're gonna like we are in each other's lives, right? We spend a lot of time together. So naturally, at some point in time, our girls are going to be around each other. So, like, if we dating seriously, I like double dates because, like, you know, I can kind of get to know the person that my friend is with. You know, what I'm saying, see the vibe, and you know, if it's right, if done right, it could be fun. A third wheel, you kind of just, you know, you got to know when to get the hell on. Like, you know, like, again, like if I see you out with your girl, y'all finna go to a bar, I'll chop it up, but I'm not finna join y'all. Y'all not finna be like, yo, we finna go to Texas, Day Brazil on date night. I'm about to come too. Like, nah, bro, like, I'm not finna do all that shit.
That shit very awkward, bro. You can't be out there. No, that's.
And it's Texas Day Brazil. What if he still do just come and then just bounce and leave you with a check?
I'm gonna beat that nigga ass.
And he leave with your girl.
You got it right. That's a scenario. This nigga said, "Fuck a scenario."
She was never your girl. If that's the point, nigga.
Thank you. That's why you never fight over them.
She for the streets, bro. I ain't fighting over no chick, bro. She for the streets.
Other than our mamas, what girls ain't for the streets? And also the love.
Hey, I got another question for y'all.
Go ahead.
I think I brought this up in the last time. If a chick don't know who her baby daddy is, does technically that baby belongs to the streets too?
Until she find out who the baby daddy is.
So we all agree that the baby can belong to the streets as well.
I would say the streets, that's the baby. I'd say the baby belongs to her family until she find out who the father is. It's like, but if you don't know who your baby daddy is, that means you baby girl been getting around. That's crazy.
So what if a girl pop up years later and she's like, by the way, this your kid, but you don't like the name that she made for the kid. His name is Albert. Why the fuck would you?
I mean, if you popping up years later, I mean, you ain't tell me that you got yeah.
I'm like, yo, if that DNA test come back that you are my son, we changing your name, nigga.
His name is Oliver.
Oliver
and Company.
Yeah.
Winston.
Yeah, no, I'm not naming you Albert. That's not happening.
Winston. Hey, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about girls who got their name as a day of the week?
Like Wednesday.
You said what?
I gotta repeat myself.
He asked you, how would you feel if a girl name is a day of the week, like Wednesday or Sunday?
Do that make you feel any type of way about them?
I mean, I blame the parents, not her. I mean,
So it is a bad thing.
I'm not. It'll be different, but it wouldn't be like a deal breaker for me. I would look at your parents a little weird, you know, but at the same time, in the black community, sad as it is, I've heard crazier names than Wednesday.
I give you that.
Like, I've heard crazy, like if a chick named Sunday, I've heard crazier names from a black chick, bro, than Sunday.
Who hasn't in our community?
Man, what, man? We got so many crazy ass names, 5-syllable ass names in our community.
Bro, I went to school with Daniquas, Sharquishas, Labrishas, like 25
Sharkeisha.
Labrishas, like
Quebec and all.
Mercedes.
bro, Mercedes, Precious. Like, I done went to school, bro, with a whole lot of different names, bro. So, like, I'm not finna be like, oh, her name Wednesday, I can talk to her. Like, I done went to school with some wild names, bro. I blame the parents.
How you feel about girls with boy names? Damn, your name is really David? Yes.
Nah, that's not, like...
I said I wanted a son. The father be like, I wanted a son. So
I mean, there's some guy names that are cute, but David ain't one of them, nigga. Like, David is not a cross-functional name.
David, I think you part of the rainbow community.
like, what was your birth? What's your gender of origin?
I need to see your birth certificate there.
Nigga said no comment.
No comment.
He was born David, or she was born David.
Hey, her real name was Denise.
Yeah, bro, but no, I'm not like, you know, again, like, yeah, I don't know. I know a couple of girls that have like maybe like co-ed names, but David's not a co-ed name.
I'm trying to think of another one.
All right, man, we're going to have to get another damn microphone. I'll switch it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, man, we're talking to you later, bro. We in the middle of the show.
I'm doing all this, man.
You being rude, man. You called us.
I feel very suspect doing this shit back and forth. Come on, man. We're going to have to just talk another time.
Yeah, man. Nobody told you to call us while we filming, bro. You rude, dog. You rude, man.
Hey, man, how much longer y'all boys got?
Shit, probably like 5 more minutes. We about to pull these questions and get up out of here.
Shit, man, pop out downtown if y'all ain't doing shit.
All right, for sure.
I'm gonna say no. I'm flat out gonna say no. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog. That's me though. That's me though. Huh?
Your signal fucking up. Oh shit.
Oh damn, we lost him.
Damn. It's all good. Hey, your signal fucking up. I'm gonna call you back.
I'm about to pop over Dante crib now, bro. This nigga, if you slide out, after y'all get done.
All right, better.
After he get done, I'm flat out saying no. I'm good, bro.
Man, he an old man. He don't like. He don't. He,
But AD, if you ain't doing this shit, I'm about to, we probably be there for a little bit. We gonna pop out. Just hit me up if you gonna slide through.
all right, better. He an old.
Y'all
part-
niggas club too much.
Hey,
bro.
he a party pooper. Nobody
I just
wanna-
like to read books, man, with my
Damn,
free time.
Party, yeah, you what the hell you are, Mr. Rogers ass nigga?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll be there.
Hey, man, put your lemon pepper steppers on and bring your ass.
Man, just keep being a domestic tourist. Go around, get what you can get.
A whole lot.
Yeah. Enjoy yourself, my guy.
All right, man. I'm on you in a minute, bro. Peace.
Peace out. Sorry, y'all. What's up?
Would you say that's our first call-in episode right there?
Kind of. We had one, but you remember the episode didn't air. You remember with
Yeah.
Lolita and what's the name? The very first one, it didn't air.
Yeah, I remember that. So technically, that was our first call-in.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If you wanted to,
For the viewers.
for the viewers. So, all right, well,
The way it worked, it wasn't, yeah. If you would have screen recorded that the whole time, I could have put it up when I edited.
I wish I should have, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it's cool. It is what it is.
But you ready to get down these questions?
Yeah, we about to put these, what, 2 each, 1 each? No, we'll do 1 each because tomorrow we might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is your favorite part of the show. Let's play our favorite theme music. Questions. I got a question for you, sir. I'm pull the green one.
Yo, my question says, are there any businesses you no longer support and why?
That are still open.
Yeah, I guess so. I remember it was this business in Canada. They did me dirty, and I just stopped supporting them.
What they do?
It's hard. Well, they wouldn't give me an extra bag. Literally, and that's all it is, bro. They wouldn't give me, because I ordered 2 gallons of orange juice. They gave me 1 bag, and then I was like, yo, where my other bag? They was like, no, only 1 bag. And I
Sounds
was
like all these.
no, it wasn't all these, like a mom and pop store.
Man, ain't that the most petty shit you ever heard?
And I was like, bro, I'll give y'all extra 10 cents. They said no. I was like, bro, I'll give you an extra quarter. They still said no. Immediately, and usually when I do that, all right, that let you know that's my executive decision. I was like, all right. To this day, I never been back. Even when I was still going to Canada heavy, I used to bypass their store to go to other stores solely for that little ass reason. The answer
Bro,
is
you
no.
a petty ass motherfucker.
Bro, and that's what. Damn, bro, this juice got me. I feel like with sorry, I didn't cover my mouth. I feel like with boycotts, we don't have to announce boycotts. Just if it's a store around the corner and they always just treat me bad, I'm gonna stop going. The next person goes to the store, they treat them bad, you just stop going. Then that store gonna one day look up, be like, damn, nobody don't ever come in this store. Like, we don't gotta announce the boycotts. Just little by little, everybody gonna know what it is, and we gonna move accordingly. It's another store up the street. It's not a store, it's a car dealership. All they sell is lemons. They sell lemons. It's close to 8 Mile in Southfield. Everybody know what I'm talking about. They sell lemons, bro. Don't go there.
Maybe I shouldn't laugh so hard because now I think about it. One of the reasons why I quit going to McDonald's because they don't give out extra ketchup and napkins.
Bro, exactly. Or they want
they
to charge
don't-
you for an extra sauce pack. That'd be extra 30 cents.
That's what I'm saying. I remember one time I wanted some extra sauce for the chicken McNuggets. Man, they're going to have a fucking attitude with me like I'm asking them personally for some damn chicken McNugget sauce.
Nah, bro.
I just want some sweet and sour sauce, and here they ass and want to catch a fucking attitude. Like, what the fuck? Ain't like you buying it. The hell wrong with these people, man? And that's another thing, too. When you go into these establishments, they want to get an attitude with you for asking for the littlest shit.
I don't get it, bro.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
Man, but that's we good on that?
Yeah, it was a simple question, yeah.
My question is, should little boys be coddled?
No. Hell no.
At a certain age, no.
After 3 or 4, no, honestly, just no. Because you shouldn't, in their essence or in their being, they shouldn't know that that's natural or a way of life. So I'm going to flat out say no. And even a lot of girls, I'm gonna definitely say no to the girls too, because y'all grow up with them princess complexes. Like, oh, I want the big wedding. Oh, I want a man make $3 million a year. I want so no to both kids.
I'm gonna say this: in this generation, in this particular age group, they're a good example why you shouldn't coddle boys, because a lot of them were very babied. Like they're scared to go outside. They're scared to get hurt. They're scared to get dirty. You know what I mean? That comes from this being coddled too much.
Being coddled way too much. Amongst other things too, your parents never telling you knowing you getting everything you ask for. I want this iPhone, all right.
That's what I'm saying. We're in the DoorDash culture. Like before, it used to be a treat to go get McDonald's.
Yeah.
But mama said, we cooking at home. Now you can DoorDash the shit, Grubhub, Uber Eats.
It's kids who got access to their parent credit card and just be ordering shit. You bought all these Roblox? Yeah. Good job.
Just imagine that being 6 years old and telling your parents what you going to eat.
Shit.
That would never fly back in the day.
Hey, we need more of the big mamas. Some of y'all ladies gonna have to gain weight. We need the big mamas back.
But see, that's the problem. Ain't no more big mamas.
Ain't no more big mamas.
Ain't no more big
What was the opposite of big mamas? Big papas, or I don't want to say
What you
that.
mean?
The men, the
Granddaddy.
Yeah, we need more granddads, I guess. Yeah, we need more of y'all too, because shit, mine had a shotgun.
Man, we had
Everybody knew where it was and nobody touched it.
and we had unks.
Unks, we had all that.
Yeah, unks. Real unks, not just
Not the bullshit.
Yeah,
The
we
one
had
with
real
the odd hobby.
yeah.
One odd hobby, but other than that, he was cool as shit and he didn't touch you.
Yeah, so. Oh wow.
For the lucky kids and family.
Oh wow. You talking about Uncle Lester?
Hey.
Talking about Lester that stayed in the basement.
The ones who had that, I'm sorry.
You talking about the ones that said, "Don't go near that basement." And don't touch
Keep that
nothing.
door open, yeah. If you're gonna be down there with him, keep that door open.
Yeah, don't go down there alone. Go down there, grab a pop, and come back. You know what?
Yeah. Hey man, y'all family guys, y'all gotta start calling the cops.
For real. I never, and when you think about that, that's actually a sick ass thing to keep doing.
To let it go. Y'all letting it go. Y'all let it continue.
That shit is sick as hell. Y'all
the
know y'all
kids
got these
away
people in your family.
Yeah.
And y'all really instead of turning the man or getting him some help, y'all would really just keep
Ain't
it
no
quiet.
getting help for some of that shit. It's only getting stones to the face.
And here's what's so fucked up. You willing to risk the safety of your own child
Yeah.
just to protect this
Because
man.
if you don't get them in time, that's traumatic.
That's very traumatic. Man, we live in a man. Where the button at? Hold on, I got a present for that. Here we go.
It's an evil world we live in.
But it's also a very beautiful world in several other regards. Not that. The world is everything.
It's nothing new under the sun.
What's the word? Omnitherious. The world is omnitherious. I might be pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah, you definitely pronouncing that wrong.
Omnitherious. I think that's how you say it though.
What does it mean?
I mean, it's like Aya, Asher, Aya. I will be what I will to be.
Spell it.
Omnitherious?
Yes.
Oh, shit. O-M.
Sachi.
No, come on, man. V-A Sachi. Damn. I feel like it might be a silent letter in there. O-M-N-E-T-H-E-R-I-O-U-S.
You might be right. I don't know.
But it pretty much you could be whatever you want to be. It's like a shapeshifter or some shit. Or you could just make up your mind and be. It's like pretty much Legion.
Now I have heard of omnipresent.
Oh no, it's not that. Omnipresent, omnipotent, no, omnifarious. Or omnifarious. I think it's omnifarious. Shit, I might be pronouncing it wrong.
Omnifarious?
Omnifarious.
You are the
And the only reason why I know that word is because years ago on the show Static Shock, one of his bad guys or nemesis name was Omnifarious, and pretty much he was just like a shapeshifter.
It seemed like you're trying to call yourself something. You're the fairyest.
No, it just mean it's Aya, Asher, Aya. I will be what I will to be.
Hey.
I remember at the start of my first rap battle, that's why I said Aya. You know, as the start of your rap battle, from the east side, or you got to rap, I was like Aya, Asher, Aya.
Now I have heard of K Sarah Sarah. Whatever will be, will be.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like that.
All this Latin shit, Hebrew shit. Actually, I'm Aya, Asher, Aya is Hebrew.
Well, we got anything else we want to...
We have nothing else to talk about. Actually, we do. We just ain't doing it. So,
You got something to speak on it?
oh, we got other days. We got tomorrow.
All right, well, that pretty much concludes today's episode.
Yeah.
Got anything you want to plug?
For health, if you want to lose weight, sleep better, breath smelling good, hot dog water. I am fucking lying to you. Don't do that shit. Now, you be seeing those videos on the internet. People be like, oh, if your phone fucked up, put it in the microwave. dumbass people actually put their phones in the microwave.
Did he say just put it in the microwave or put it in the
Put
microwave?
it and cut it on.
Yeah,
and they do that dumbass shit. So sometimes, bruh, I might honestly just start saying bullshit. And if y'all people do it, that's because you didn't do your own research, man. Do your own research.
Yeah, come from this guy, not me, because I didn't tell you to do it.
Dumb.
Hey, aim your rocks at him, because I didn't tell you to do it.
I'm gonna flip them rocks. Oh, you threw a kilo at me? Flipping that boy.
Hey, throw your fish bowls at him. I ain't tell you to do shit.
Anyways, it was good to seeing you guys.
Yeah, and seeing us as well. Check out my channel, Adrian AKAD. Today, this week's video is about the bro code. Things that you should never say to another man.
Give me an example. That wasn't on your video. You all right, dog? No, that's not you. I just seen a TikTok video. A dude called all his homeboys and he was like, "Hey, bro, good night."
That's a good. Well, I want to say that, but it's already been used. But another good one off the top of my head, I can think of.
How you feeling? No, because sometimes real shit happen.
No, say something, spill in your pants, and you wipe it off on his leg.
Oh man, but what'd you say? I thought you was gonna say you want to get that up for you or something.
No. Something just like.
No, I understand that, and then the next nigga go up and
Yeah, instead of you telling him, "Hey, something on your pants," you just come up and do that to him.
Oh, what Puff Daddy say to Fabulous and somebody else? He was like, "Man, we don't ever chill no more. We don't ever party, man. We don't ever party." He said some shit like that.
Or tell your girl that he was my best friend first.
Yeah, they could do that jokingly.
They could. But,
It could be pulled off jokingly. Like, you don't really mean it, but nah.
I mean, it could, but I'm just.
There's certain things our minds ain't working right now. It's been a long day, y'all.
It sure has.
Full of shrimp and cheese.
I don't know what
Whatever that means.
Yeah, it's been a long day. But I'm your boy Adrian AKD.
I'm Stubbs.
And we out of here.
Peace. I don't know why you still be playing that song. I be cutting the video off people. Watch, dog. Watch the end of a lot of our videos. I cut that. It's so cold. I cut that shit off quick.
What you got against that song?
I don't got nothing against it, but I'm like, hey, the show over, nigga. Rap, throwing the outro.
Against that song?
I'll say I throw the outro beat, and then that's.
What you got against that song? It is colder than
cold in the. Man, come on, bro.
What you got against that?
Click,
man?
nigga. We out of there.